We're doing it live. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another fantastic episode of the super awesome Vape Show. This is episode 33. Woo! We are back, and as average as ever. There we go. We have our very esteemed guests tonight. Mark, TVP. What's happening? And also Demo Vapes.
Ayo boy! Having me
on. We have a whole bunch of the Stooges in chat right now. Stooges, I guess they're like cross between Stooges and we were talking about names for the people that watch Savs, but we never actually landed on a name for them. So I don't know. We need a name. We need something.
Savages. Those who watch both are stabs, isn't they?
Stabs. That's too close to chavs. We have Chris here as well. Not sure where he went off to, but he will be back probably, hopefully momentarily. And of course, Mike's Max Reviews.
What's up, everyone?
So let's just go around real quick and tell everyone what we're vaping on. And everyone in chat, feel free to post what you're vaping on. Mark, start with you.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Savs with yours truly. I am vaping on the, I don't even know the name of this, Sandstore. It's a new Sandstore box mod. They're relatively unknown, but another fucking cracker, this one. And on top of that, I've got the Joytech Rift Core, the coilless RTA. Very, very good. I'm also on my Minikin Boost Kodama with the, what is that? The OBS Engine V2, which is very good. And I don't know if I should show this. I'm on my FP RTA.
Oh,
my first prototype. There you go. Look, quick one.
Oh, nice. Everyone, get your screenshots in.
Yeah, I'm on my my FP RTA. This is the very first prototype, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. And she's a big fucker. She's a big one.
Good.
With the Espion Infinite mod. That's me.
Oh, that's cool. It lights up all cool and fancy like. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's a bit extra.
It's the Tron mod.
That's all you're getting.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go with Demo.
What's up, guys? All right. I am vaping tonight. I've got the Kali RDA, the Kali RDA, if you like, on top of the Rage by Desire and Homeboy OC. Inside of that, I have Poet's Amaretto Nightcap, which is one of my all-time favorite juices. This is some fantastic stuff. Other than that, I've got my Bennett Tool Customs Arias DNA 250. This thing is sweet, and I've got the Berserker Mini up top. Rocking this at 16 watts with some Hometown Hero Witch Doctor 20 milligram salt. And other than that, I have Soarin' Drop with a blue lemonade liquid by a company that I don't care to show the label on. So,
ooh, controversial.
Yep, controversial, but I got the liquid for free and I like it, so I'm gonna vape it. But you know, just not gonna give them any free advertising. So, and that's about it for me today.
All right. Well, welcome to this. You've been on Savs before. This is a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Fair enough. Right. Well, welcome back. And
thank you very much.
We have Mike's Max Reviews.
What's up, everyone? Tonight I'm on the Vertex by Apex Modco with the Cosmonaut RDA. And on that, I'm on the old Ultimate Juices Blueberry Milkshake. Then I've got the V-Boy with the Kensei on top. And in that, I've got, that one, Psycho Bunny's Thorn, which is a wild berry menthol. Then I've got the Vandy Vape Pulse 80 with the Recurve. Ooh. And in that, I've got Psycho Bunny's Kush Cake. What else have I got here? I've got my Enforcer with the APOC on the top. And in that, I've got Tropica, or Chrissy's Crack Monkeys. And then I'm also got this thing, the Vaptio Solo F2.
Is that the drip tip or is that a cap?
That's a magnetic dust cap.
Oh. That's neat.
Mike, who sent you? I got one through the post. I got a parcel, and it was addressed to Cunty TVP. And I
That
don't know who
would
fucking
be
sent
from Tom.
Berlin.
And in that, I've got the IVG's Spearmint Millions.
Nice.
So yeah, you'd have got that from Tom via IqoVape.
Yeah, was for me.
Yeah.
No return address or anything.
Oh.
Like... Oh man, you should be able to track that down, shouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I think it must be Tom. It must be Tom. If Mike's got one as well.
Where the fuck did that cap go?
Oh, great. Now you lost it. See, you tried to do something fancy, Mike, and you ruined
I'll find it later.
It's ruined.
It's only a dust cap.
So today I've got pretty significant smorgasbord here. The Drip Tech TS triple parallel mod with the recoil Rebel full purple people eater setup, if you will.
Nick, you want to show us the bottom of that?
No, I don't, because I dropped it and it's bent. And I've even got some purple juice to match.
Oh my god!
Some Riot Squad gray grapple and slap current, Grape apple and black currant. Oh my god, it's so good. Next one I've got is the V by Dove Poe with the dead rabbit on top of there. And I've got some Jam Monster, some more purple juice, Jam Monster Blackberry. There you go. Next one is the Wismec RX2 21700 with the Horizon Tech Falcon. What's in here? Oh, this little one. This little tiny baby TPD bottle. Baker's Fog Mango Tart. And it's gone. It's one bottle fill and it's gone. Or one tank fill, I should say, in this thing. And last but not least, we have the Rage Squonk Box by Desire and Homeboy, and the Templar RDA by Vape with some Blazberry. I have to promote my own stuff. Come on, you know that. Now available.
Shameless plug.
Now available on lucidrda.com. Use the coupon code DailyVapeTV for 15% off. There you go.
Only if you're in America.
Only if you're in America. Or apparently, well, we've been, I don't know if I should say this, but we've been sneaking it into Canada. But yeah, that's me for this week. Chris is still not back yet, so who knows where he is. Speaking of Canada, I had to say that I'm planning on going to Canada this month and for CVE, and I'm going to be picking up as many Canadian juices as possible. But I think 12 Monkeys is Canadian, isn't it?
I haven't got a clue.
I fucking haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
I'm pretty sure it's Canadian. It's a Canadian company. Because when they post on Instagram, they post out of Toronto, I believe.
Yeah, the one man that I'd know, he's not here, is he? Where is he?
Exactly. I'll have to ask him when he gets back. Oh, we got some free adult dating links in our chat right now. If we can get some mods going on that one. Let's see.
Hey, what? Hey.
Yeah, we got some spammers going on here. Let's boot them. How can I
adult dating links
remove? I can remove the post, but I can't boot them. That's weird.
There he is.
Oh, hide user. There we go. There he is.
Don't buy Apple. Just don't do it. It's total fucking overpriced shit.
Chris, are 12 Monkeys Canadian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chris, you're up. What you vaping on?
The ashes of an iPhone X. G-Class with the Cleto 120 with the world's worst coil-killing juice in it that you can't see because of the sun.
Well, that's the 60 VG stuff, isn't it?
Pombre, yeah, it's gorgeous. Aegis Legend kit with the new Origins 12 Monkeys. The Largo grape thing, it's nice. And then the Pulse 80 watt regulated with the Recurve RDA, and that's got one of Nick's favourite juices in it at the minute. Shortly Stream by Riot Squad.
Just all of them. Love them.
Need to get me some of that Riot Squad, I think.
Is that you then, Chris?
Yeah, 3 setups on the go.
Nice. All right. And an iPhone X, apparently. The Is that new?
Brand new. And it just will not charge. You connect anything to it, different power bank, anything, nothing. It's about to die as well. Fucking throw out the fucking window.
So I'm not getting an iPhone X then. That's settled.
I've never had any issues with mine, but
Just won't charge.
yeah, I mean, some Apple stuff is just
Shit.
yeah.
Just like some vape stuff, you know, sometimes you just get a dud. Demo, type something. There we go. I got
already
you.
did.
I got you. Boop. There you go. You are now a moderator. Go ahead and link pimpage mode engage.
Tremendous.
Amazing. Fantastic.
The best moderator. It's going to be huge.
Demo vapes. The president.
Demo Donald mode.
I nearly did a spit take there. Please don't make me spit take all over my iMac.
Maybe I'll be doing you a favor, you know, with the hatred of Apple going around right now.
We have several people slagging Apple off in chat right now. Actually, I want to read this. Chunkmeister says, "Hey TVP, my 6th favorite reviewer on the show."
Chunk, that joke's getting a bit old now, you fat fuck. Come on.
The abuse to our watchers is real. Demo Trump, oh my god, no, don't start that hashtag. That'll carry right over into the stew. But yeah, let's get some shout outs going on. If you want to shout out X1 in chat right now, go. How about that? We have to wait for the 4-second delay.
Cue the flood.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for this. And there we go. Vaping with Mobro, Mad Hatter Vape Reviews, Adam Ross, Livia Lee, Mark Brown, Frank Wolf, Jules Mama Vapes, Eric Newton, James Franklin, Vapor Bunny, Black Mully, Bill Richards, Sebastian Jobin or Yobin, I don't know. Gary Patton, let's see. Oh my god, it's going so fast. Let's see. Yeah, Vaping with Ken. He just hit 1,000 subs. Congrats, Ken.
Congrats, Ken.
Rackley, Vaping Irish says Y2. Vaping Smurf. UK Andy. Graham. Oh, geez, I lost it already. Graham Taylor. The 12th Vapor. Street Sleeper 4. Martin Horton. Bunny again. Wait, Bunny, come on. Belinda Leeslaw. Ronnie Campbell. Stuart Bridges. Andy 1974. I'm losing them. Chat is going too quick. Ian M 481, James McDonough, Jocelyn. I'm not even going to try that last name. Nope.
Oh, Mark, I got a new brew dog you might like.
Oh, Dire Thing.
Dead Pony.
Oh, that's that piss, Chris. That's the pissy one.
I saw that one.
Yeah, it's 3.8%, but it's tasty.
It's tasty, but it's weak as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Just come to America, you guys. I'll show you a good time. Like, we got some 11-12% beers that you'd like.
You gotta give him one of that Dogfish Head 120-minute IPAs. Those are like 18-20%.
I have one aging. It's aged for over a year.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be so good. Those age really, really nicely.
Yeah, it's bad when that's 3.8 in Corona.
Wait, so are we okay with little boozing on this or no?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, well, in that case, I've got a nice little bottle of scotch here that I'm going to go ahead and just have a nip.
I might have a little whiskey later. I got a bottle of Sazerac rye. Mark, are you drinking?
I'm drinking, baby. It's a Sunday, isn't it?
Of course. Dude, you rock that every single week. I always see cans on your shelves over there.
This is the nectar of the gods, Brewdog.
Yeah.
I got to try it. I'm so happy I got to try it, you guys. You have no idea because you guys were just going on and on about it for ages. And I was like, I have to try this stuff.
One of my subscribers bought me a box of it. It's gone.
Dude, have you mullered it already?
Yeah.
Real quick, we have Clown Vapes, Louisa Roberts, David Little, YOLO Swaggins, Jay Jerry. What is that? Gerpsverkser. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, big shout out to everyone watching right now. Drinking. Yeah, I've got this This little bottle right here, actually.
Sazerac rye.
For those of you that know your whiskeys.
Well, afternoon whiskey action.
I know, right? Seriously, it's only 2:30 p.m. here.
For me, it's 1:30, and I woke up less than an hour ago. So
I didn't think
I'm starting my day right.
I didn't think people under 70-year-old drunk rye whiskey.
What?
Rye whiskey is
it's delicious.
Like, you've got to be really old to drink
now.
rye whiskey.
Not the Canadian rye whiskey that everybody. It's different, right? So our rye whiskey is much spicier and more intense. If you've never,
it's very flavorful.
Never had it.
And it mixes well too with like ginger beer.
Makes a great old fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
How about a nice old fashioned?
Pretty much everywhere I go, I try a Moscow Mule or an old fashioned. And there's a hotel in Dallas that makes a mean old fashioned.
Oh, are you talking about the one that we went to for the? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense though. Why they were saying that you are a Moscow Mule in Discord the other day? People were assigning drinks to people's personalities, right? I got a Mai Tai, which I think is hilarious, and you're a Moscow Mule apparently.
All right, well that's a good question. Well, we should assign everyone on the panel right now a drink. I think TVP.
Chris is easy because it's just Monster, right?
Yeah. Well, if you want to go with alcoholic or just any beverage, Jesus Christ, Chris.
I mean, I was thinking alcoholic, but I mean,
Yeah. Monster and vodka. Mark, I think his attitude is kind of like an IPA, kind of hipsterish, but doesn't want to admit it.
Hipsterish.
the proto hipster.
Yep.
Dude, I'm like the least fucking hipster dude you will ever meet. I'm more like a fucking hillbilly from the Hills Have Eyes. That's me. One of them cunts who eats people. That's PvP.
No, let's see. I would have to say, let's see, Mark, a drink from Mark. I'm gonna say he is a like vodka and seltzer.
Dude, if I had to pick a drink for me to sum me up, it would be a JD and Coke.
Oh, please.
Yeah, definitely.
That's too
common as fuck, cheap as fuck.
Let's see. Now, I think that would be Mike would be JD straight up.
You reckon?
Yeah, just hardcore.
More gentleman, Jack.
What do White Walkers drink?
Mead.
I've never had mead.
I do drink quite a lot of mead, actually.
There you go. I think it's mead. I think Mike's Max is mead. You should make that, Mike. Mike's mead. There you go.
Mike's mead.
I've got a bottle of juice over there called Mike's Mech Polish.
Yeah, but you're vaping on a regulated mod. What's all that about, Mike's Mechs?
Since when did Purge make regulated?
Didn't you say you were vaping on a fucking V-Boy?
I mean that one.
Yeah, that one.
There you go.
And there's another one.
Oh, jeez. You have more regulated mods than I do right now, I think.
I got to get a hold of a Pulse 80 watt.
No, you don't.
Why?
No.
They're not great.
Really?
Yeah, they're not great. Well overhyped.
Oh, that's
yeah.
So
Joe, I would definitely be a bottle of 2020. That stuff was brutal back in the day. You guys won't know that, Nick, but it was.
What you're talking, Mad Dog?
Mad Dog, yeah.
Yeah, I know what it is,
dude. Did you have Mad Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff was evil.
It's fortified wine. It's like toilet water. It's gross.
Yeah, it tasted like shit, but you just necked it just to get fucking mullered.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, man. Oh, geez. We have a Fueef in the chat right now. Fueef. But it's spelled wrong. It's Fueef. That's true spelling of Fueef. Thunderbird.
I'll never be a convert.
Malt liquor and grape Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah. That's pretty much Mad Dog.
I guess if I had to pick a drink for myself, I would pick like a martini or something like that because I'm kind of a fancy asshole.
Shaken or stirred?
Stirred, always stirred.
Well, don't you drive a Ferrari so I can see you being a martini guy?
Well, yeah.
An Aston Martin, come on. No, if you drove an Aston Martin, maybe, but
See, what does a Ferrari? What does the Ferrari owners drink, really?
Well,
something that's perceived as fancy, but is kind of a
they drink like gin and tonic, don't they, and have tiny penises.
I do like gin and tonics. However,
I was drinking gin and
these
tonic the other night.
Do you see these hands? I guarantee you, there's no problem.
Okay. Now we're getting age restricted. No wonder we got. I was gonna say like a very like Italian drink, like I don't know,
Negroni.
There you go.
I could see you drinking. I could see you sipping on Negronis.
I'm saying for you since you have an Italian car. Anyways,
for me, yeah. I mean, I like a nice Negroni.
So, the overall kind of theme for this episode, from what I wanted to bring up, and I'm glad we have another American here to give another point of view. I wanted to talk about basically advocacy in the UK versus advocacy in America and our own battles. Like right now in America, we have several flavor bans going on, or like going forward, and I have a feeling it could eventually be national. I don't think like federally they'll ban flavors, but a lot of like the major cities will, and a lot of like the bigger populated areas will. And that's what really worries me, because we have one right now in New York, which is huge, obviously, and Chicago. So
the one in New York hasn't actually been passed as law yet, though, has it?
No,
It hasn't been passed in law. Neither has Chicago. However, the New York one just went 14-1 to move forward into the next stage to go on to the New York State Senate.
Yep.
And that's not good.
With the Democratic control of New York, it looks like it'll probably pass.
Which is really, really bad. Like, no flavors, none. Just menthol and tobacco, that's it. In the entire state of New York.
Which is funny because those are flavors.
Technically speaking, yeah. But I don't understand. In some cases, flavor bans also include menthol because they consider that a flavor.
Tobacco, that's fine, even though we're adding tobacco flavor.
Right. But it's funny because over in the UK, they really don't care about flavors like at all for as far as banning them.
No, we're more focused on the nicotine aspects of it than the flavors.
It's so strange to me. And over here, it's like we have big giant bottles with nicotine already in them. And
I mean, I've got a bottle right here, 50 milligram Nic Salt. You know what I mean? Like it's like seems to be no. I mean, there's talk about lowering nicotine content of. I mean, they're definitely planning. The FDA is planning on lowering the nicotine content of cigarettes, which will equal people smoking twice as much, right? Because it's people titrate the amount of nicotine that they receive, right? So if they want to be, if they smoke a cigarette and they're not satisfied, they're going to smoke another cigarette, right? So you're going to be increasing the damage.
Is what you've got to look at is which one's life-threatening.
Well, right.
It's the nicotine, isn't it? So to us, the whole flavor ban is as ridiculous as the nicotine restrictions over here are to you. Your flavor ban is a joke to us, and our nicotine restrictions are a joke to you.
Oh, yeah, because the nicotine is not the most dangerous part by any means of the cigarette equation. You know what I mean? If you're looking at the harmful chemicals comparison, I mean, the nicotine is pretty low on the list.
It is in a cigarette, but if you buy nicotine in bulk, then it becomes very fucking dangerous.
Right.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The UK is more focused on the safety factor. So, like, for instance, if a child drinks a 10 ml bottle, they're not going to, die from 100 milligram nicotine base.
Right. I got a drop of 100 milligram nicotine base in my hand once, and I didn't wash it off right away. I can tell you that was probably the worst Nick sensation I've ever had. It was so bad.
Yeah, we don't have 100 milligram. We have 72, and I've dropped it on my hand before and just licked it off.
Chased it with a shot of JD.
Yeah, fuck it.
But it's funny though, the difference
Then went right to the toilet.
The differences between America and the UK, over here, all concerned about the children and think of the children. Oh my God, a child will pick up vaping and think it's super cool because of the flavors, cotton candy, and all these other, sensationalized news stories you see. And yet they're going after the jewel. which is one of the most adult branded vapor products on the market.
Exactly. And they never did this with cigarettes. Look, when you look back at the 60s and 70s, cigarettes were cool as fuck, man. They did TV commercials with doctors smoking, recommending it. You know, nurses, firefighters. They did that geezer who did the fucking rock climbing and all that while he was smoking away. So they didn't give a fuck then. Listen, if kids want to do something, they're going to do it. Whether it be smoking, whether it be vaping, they will always find a way, regardless.
And the more you make it a big deal, illegal, you know, everybody freaks out about it, right? The more kids are going to do it because it's that's the point. Like, that's the rebellious nature of children, and it's part of being a child. I mean, I did a bunch of stupid shit. You know, I'm sure everybody else. You know, I'm sure everybody else when they were younger did a bunch of stupid stuff. You know, like it's part of being a child.
The nanny factor came into play when they banned Joe Camel. Like, you know, the mascot for Camel cigarettes was Joe Camel, which is a cartoon character. And as soon as they banned that, that's when you saw the parenting aspect come from the government really like step in for tobacco products. Now it's like in certain areas, like I know, I think it's Oregon, I believe, has like a massive like labeling ban. So you can't have cartoons, you can't have famous people, you can't have people using the product, you can't have food, you can't have anything with eyeballs and hands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just want to address something in chat. Grumpy Old Vape has just said, so alcohol pops don't attract kids. I'll tell you what attracts children. What attracts children is things that they see adults doing, whether that be smoking, whether it be drinking, whether it be vaping. They see it as something cool. They want to do it. They want to try it. It doesn't matter what it is. All right. The only way to stop this is to just ban everything. Us adults and grown-ups cannot do anything. We can't think for ourselves. We can't drink for ourselves. We can't smoke for ourselves for fear of some fucking child seeing us and thinking it's cool and they want to do it.
I think that's a very, very good statement from probably the #1 most anti-snowflake person I know.
That's pretty much, that's pretty much my thoughts exactly as well. Because it's just, you know, and especially if they're not allowed to do it, then you know that increases the you know the appeal of it by a ton.
But you guys,
absolutely, yeah, because they were going in school saying, "Oh, look at this, what I've got. Look at this fucking jewel here, or this fucking here. Check this out. It's illegal, mate. Look at me." It's the cool factor, isn't it? It is
absolutely.
Yeah, and you guys also have a whole other front to deal with now, kind of internally as well, because we were talking a little bit about this before the show. The fact that over there you guys have IqoS being promoted heavily. And even your own advocacy organization, the NNA, has been promoting the use of this thing. And I know Chris will have something to say on this topic here, so I'm just going to shut up and let you guys over there take it away.
What about the IqoS?
Yeah, I mean, your thoughts, like the mentality of the NNA promoting a product that is still a tobacco product for harm reduction.
Well, yeah, you guys haven't got them, but we've got the world's biggest advocacy. Well, used to be advocacy knobhead in Rave Corn. That's basically allowing it to be advertised and saying vape shops should stock it or close down or something. Why don't you go back on your motorbike and go, fuck off, Dave?
Yeah, get on your trike and do one, you fucking Geordie cunts.
Like a really shit supermarket Father Christmas, isn't he?
Yeah, listen, that whole thing is... Everyone who knows anything about vaping, or if you're in the industry, you know it's a fucking joke. You know it's an absolute joke that there should be allowed in vape shops. Yet you've got the biggest advocacy group, like Chris says, in Europe, at least, promoting it and saying it should be. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't at all. And if you want to promote it, if someone like the NNA, the New Nicotine Alliance, which are not just vaping, they are tobacco harm reduction.
So they probably promote things like snus and stuff as well.
Yeah, they do promote snus and all that bollocks. But if they want to promote the IqoS, they should do it separately from vaping. They shouldn't put the two together. Absolutely not, because they don't belong together. If they want to promote the IqoS, do it separately and keep it away from vaping. And don't be coming out saying it should be in vape shops, because it really fucking shouldn't.
I actually turned down a review opportunity from a company that their website was promoting their own heat not burn device as well as their vapor products. So I was just like, no, I really don't want to work with a company that even supports that kind of thing. I'd rather not. I mean, yeah, but the FDA over here has told the IqoS that they cannot say any sort of health claims at all. Like, it's not proven, so they have to do more research on it until then. And even at Expo, they were kind of like iffy on the science factor of it. They were kind of telling people like, oh, well, you know, it hasn't been fully tested, and like they were just salespeople there. They weren't scientists. And you know, the people were going up to him and asking him health questions about it, and they just didn't really have a lot to say. So
well, that's confidence inspiring.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, their booth was pretty dead the entire time from what I saw.
Right.
But I was definitely like, I'm curious about it, but I don't even want to be seen over there talking to those people. That's the whole thing. It's like, it would be such a bad look as far as like I'm concerned. You know, I think it would be a bad look for a vape reviewer to be talking to someone about an IqoS. Like, I just keep it over there. Keep it separate. Keep it away from me. You can do your thing all you want. Just go over there. Not at vape shops. Doesn't have any place in a vape shop, in my opinion.
Right. By the way, we have
selling the cigarettes.
We have a Michelle Lynn in chat right now.
Oh, Miss Del Dime.
That I would whip out the Del Dime.
And you're probably right, WGD, as well. With the flavour bans going in place, people will probably end up going back to smoking.
Well, that's what they want, though. That's what they want.
Of course it is, because it's all about profit.
It's profit and it's money and it's cancer. It's an industry. Cancer is an industry in America because we don't have nationalized health care. So cancer costs a lot of money.
It's happening, Freddie. Yeah, it does. Absolutely. Cancer and death. It's all about money, baby.
Mm-hmm. It's so frustrating because people actually believe their shit that they talk about. Like, oh yeah, it's going to hook the kids. Absolutely. Oh, no, it's not. Come on, you guys. Like, let's put it this way. Anything. If you said pencils were the new cool thing that adults do, it's like, oh yeah, you're not cool unless you have pencils. I don't know what, that was a random example, but you know, and they banned them, they made them restricted for kids, then kids would want to get their hands on them, you know? It doesn't matter what it is. Kids just want what they can't have, essentially.
Exactly.
And we have more things popping up in chat that it's very controversial, and it's something that it's really even tough to talk about on YouTube because there's been so many things happening recently on YouTube with Subida.
The other thing that, you know, if I may, the other thing that is also, you know, a similar kind of thing is, you know, there's a lot of controversy on how, you know, children should be handled, or how firearms should be handled around children, right? And oftentimes they've found that kids that end up playing with their parents' firearms and, you know, injuring themselves or killing themselves is, you know, oftentimes if the parents make it super, super like, no, you're never going to holding this, you're never going to see this, you're never going to show this, et cetera, et cetera. But, you know, the evidence suggests that if you know, introduce your children to firearms and say, well, look, you know, when we go to the range, you can, you know, shoot this and that and whatnot under supervision and stuff like that. But when we're at home, it's, you know, right. So you give them an opportunity to like explore that, but in a very safe environment, right?
That is the one thing we're not allowed to do anymore because we're such a fucking nanny state now. That goes for worldwide. We are so fucking mollycoddled. We are not trusted to fucking ensure and teach our own children anymore. It's got to be done for us. The government feel like they have to do that for us and protect the kids for us. We as parents are not allowed to say guns are bad and educate our children that this is bad and that's bad. We're just not trusted to do that anymore.
That's a very, very fair point, Mark, because that's the thing is like we're letting the government parent for us. Because to be honest, like I feel like a lot of parents don't want to have to parent. They don't want to teach their kids about anything controversial because they're afraid to step on any toes and, you know, be controversial to begin with. So and the way that the government and the school systems are teaching the kids about this stuff is wrong. They're telling, they're teaching, just completely abstain from everything. It's, you know, smoking's bad, don't do it, you know, and they're lying to them as well. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's the protectionists, you know, instead of, you know, they stand behind this sort of, you know, web of, well, we're trying to protect your children and we're trying to protect the population, when in reality what it is it's a blame game, pointing the finger at the other side and being like, they don't care about your kids, you know what I mean? And that's how they're kind of getting the support, is that, you know, they're every side is throwing these nasty things at each other, and so it's pushing people further and further away. And it's just, you know, we're never going to get anywhere. I do find it interesting, though, that the political side in the United States that's supposed to be the most progressive and the most accepting is also the least accepting and least progressive and the most protectionist and all that kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. Our politics over here are insane. I mean, you just need to watch the news. You know what I mean?
Don't watch the news. God, the news. It's terrible.
Yeah, enough doom and gloom watching our own news.
Seriously, like, and they just put a spin on it. Everything's spun information. No matter what you watch, no matter which news organization you watch, it's all just spun information for their own agenda. Nothing's actual news. It's I can't stand it anymore. But yeah, there's so much more. There's so much bigger problems that we should be tackling. Like, you know, in this country, there's a heroin epidemic. There's an opioid epidemic, and we're not even talking about that. We're talking about kids getting their hands on fucking jewels.
Exactly, man. You've got drug problems. You've got these governments with, you know, making nuclear bombs. You've got all sorts of fucking bullshit happening, and all they give a fuck about is poxy little e-cig and flavors. Fuck off. Sort your own shit out. Get your own house in order, and then come to us.
Right. Exactly. I think it's interesting because I feel like we're kind of going backwards in the harm reduction sense. Because, I mean, you know, we were doing a good thing. We had needle exchanges for our, you know, that epidemic and stuff like that. But funding is being taken away from those, and it's just one of those things that, you know, I think we're starting to move backwards, which is not good, because we were on a good path of this harm reduction thing, and it's just not, you know.
They don't want harm.
The government doesn't want it.
They're not interested in harm reduction, though. They don't give a fuck. They want people dying. They want people dying of cancer so they can treat them. They want death. They don't want They don't want the planet overpopulated. Who gives them the right to decide that? That's the thing. Who gives them the right to decide that? It's all about fucking money and lining pockets and politics and bullshit and nonsense. When in reality, we as people should stand up and say, no, fuck you, and fuck you. We're going to do what we fucking want this time.
And Arif in chat actually says, in the UK, illness due to smoking costs a lot of money to the NHS. So there's incentive from the government to promote vaping, which they're doing. They're actually promoting the use of vapor products. They actually get signs. They have billboards and bus station, like little signs and adverts and that kind of thing.
Do. But look how much. Listen, have a little dig and look how much fucking money Big Tobacco funds the NHS. You'd be surprised.
That's sketchy.
It's very sketchy. It's very fucking sketchy. But Big Tobacco have got the fingers in all sorts of fucking pies.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, you know, when a company writes a check that's 7, 8 figures, 9 figures, maybe not that much, but when a company writes a big check, it's really tough to say no. You know, like, you need money, right? You know, like everyone needs money, but, you know, it doesn't make it right. But it's, you know,
that's true. What I say, money talks and bullshit walks.
Absolutely. If you always follow the money back to the source, you'll find the real motivation for policies.
But the American government,
fuck them. They all want killing. All of them. Just kill the fucking lot of them. Fuck them. Start again. No, seriously, get normal. Why can't people like me or fucking you do what they're doing? We'd do a much fucking better job. Fucking these cunts. It's all about greed and money and power and status. Fuck them, lot of them.
But why don't you you can run for, you know, an office, Mark? Why don't you? Why don't you?
That's the thing, Nick. To run for office, to run for any kind of office, you need millions. You need backing. You can't just say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
You got Patreon, right?
I've got Patreon. I don't think my $40 a month are going to cut it, mate.
Well, that's the thing, is it's the government. We all talk about the government like it's this big, scary thing. However, we're meant to be voting these people in and out. You know, it starts at the ground level with us, each and every one of us. And I find it hard to believe that we have millions of vapors, yet we can't get 100,000 comments to the FDA saying that flavors help us, help us quit smoking. We're sitting at like something like what, 20,000 comments right now to the FDA.
Yeah.
How is that even possible? I could probably name, like not 20,000, but I know tons of vapors. It's like if each one of us tells each one of our friends to go and do it, then we could get 100,000 no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Taking 2 seconds out of our daily lives to go, flavors help me quit smoking. Done. Send.
Vaping now is the biggest risk to big tobacco. It's the biggest risk they've ever fucking seen, and they are shit scared, absolutely shit scared. They're scrambling. They're getting the government on side. They're just absolutely petrified because this could be absolutely fucking massive and life changing for so many people.
I'm gonna pull up something real quick. I want to pull up Philip Morris's share price.
You have a nice red mark on your forehead, Demo.
I know. My hat. Yep.
Michelle, I don't have 20,000 friends. I can't even get 5,000 on Facebook. I'm like halfway there.
Well, let me put it to you this way, right? So in April of 2018, in April 6th, the April 16th, the share price of Philip Morris was $103 a share. And then towards the end of April, we're now down to we're at 78.18 a share. That's a huge drop, right? So, I mean, they're really hurting.
Yeah, rightfully so as well.
But they're also
not only do the company hurt and the brand hurts, but the people they pay the money to, i.e., the governments and the states that they fund, they all hurt as well. So they all do what people like New York are doing now, and or these flavor bans. That will be big tobacco saying, look, what we're going to do about this? If you want to keep this fucking money rolling in, we're going to have to stop this. We're going to have to knock this shit on the head.
Right. The real test will be, because right now we're at a level of resistance in the chart, and this is, I'm a stock trader, so this is my thing. But where if it keeps going lower from here, then that's a serious problem, because historically it's gone to about where we're at now and then gone back up. So we'll see, really.
Nightbot timed out Michelle Lynn for caps.
Oh boy.
We had some pretty good conversation going on. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Warren Beasy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He's been cigarette free for 7 months on Tuesday, thanks to vaping.
Congratulations,
so,
sir.
Congratulations, man.
Keep up the good work, man. Let's see. But yeah, the American government actually subsidizes the growing of tobacco. They give them money to grow tobacco, so they have that incentive going for them there. But also, okay, so Livia Lee just pulled it up. She said 13,213 public comments. Really? That's it?
That's piss. That honest to God, that is so fucking piss poor. It's pathetic. That's like a fraction. Just not even. What is that percentage wise?
That's a tiny percentage. That's maybe like 1%.
It's pathetic, and it takes literally 2 or 3 minutes of your time. Nothing.
Demo, I'll pull it
and
up.
You can add, and I'll guarantee you another thing as well, which fucks me right off. Right, if that was a giveaway or something like that, they'd be boom, fucking commenting like fuck. That'll be up to 100,000 comments now. I guarantee it. If there was some free shit thrown in there, it's pathetic. And it shows to me what fucking this vaping industry and a lot of vapors are all about. They don't give a fuck. They don't.
Team free shit.
Team free shit, exactly, yeah.
There you go. I'm going to be posting that link every couple of minutes. For all of you, Americans watching right now, I'm pretty sure it's open to everybody. I'm not 100% on that, but
I'm pretty sure it is, but
I don't think you're limited to where your IP comes from, like these flavor survey a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I mean, go do it. Takes 2 or 3 minutes. You can do it while listening to us if you want to. But yeah, Bronco Monk says, I have done that 5 times with 5 different IP addresses. So good on him. But yeah, it's just so tough to see this. It's so sad to see this. And even the fund the suit thing. All right, so bottom line, I talk about this in my vlog tomorrow, but we hit the deadline, or that we hit the goal in 16 days by, I believe it was 1,016 donors. And we killed the goal, which is great. But that goal was only for filing the appeal. It wasn't even for the actual suit itself. It's just to file the appeal and get the lawyers to stay on for another couple of months until they have that sorted out. They're going to need millions of dollars, and this industry makes millions of dollars. But good luck if we can get funding.
How many vapors are in the States? On just a guess, how many vapors are in the States total?
Isn't it something in the neighborhood of like,
say 100,000?
Oh no, way more than
It's
that.
talking millions.
No. There's the recent estimates are something like 7 million.
7 million vapors. Seriously, Nick, I've seen it. So there's like 7 million vapors in the US.
Look it up.
States, and there's 13,000 comments on that. That is one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. It really is.
Well, it must mean that all, I'd say 6 million of those 7 million are Juul users that are underage. Has to be. That's it.
Yep. So apparently the CDC. Oh, this is going to go this way. Apparently the CDC in 2015 saying that there is estimated more than 9 million adults vape regularly in the United States.
Right, now, here's the kicker and here's the trouble, right? So out of them 9 million vapors, how many are actually in the industry, actually know about this FDA nonsense and stuff like that? That's what you've got to think about. So out of them 9 million, you might get, what, 1 million that are actually in the know and know stuff.
But still, you're talking 1 million people, and we can't get 100,000 comments.
Yeah.
How is that even a thing?
Dude, I reckon we in the UK would get more than 13,000. Not even bullshitting.
Yep.
I have no doubt. But that's the world we live in, man. If you got to do anything more, at least here in America, if you got to do anything more than click a couple buttons, people don't do it because it just takes.
That's all it is click a couple buttons. It's literally.
But then people got to type a thing. You know what I mean? Like I'm being devil's advocate here, right? Like, and it's not
like they're typing out the live story. They're typing out.
Well,
why they start vaping and what flavor they start vaping with.
Some of those comments will be a life story if you take a look at it.
It just really, really, really frustrates me. And speaking again about the whole fund the suit thing, I was seeing more private donations of like, $10, $20 from just people than companies forking it over. And that's sad. That's something that really needs to change in this industry. The greed of the individual companies,
Yeah, why didn't we see the likes of iJoy, Joytech throwing 10 grand in there? Why didn't we see that?
Well, we had an issue with the whole Sevia USA thing, right? Or Sevia, the Sevia thing over in China, because Sevia is an organization in China funding the American fight, and Inikin donated 20 grand, but we were all supposed to encourage all the other brands to fund the suit. Now, the GoFundMe ended before we could actually get things moving with that. It only lasted 16 days. But if we had longer, we can still do it. We can still donate. You can still go to their website and fund the suit that way privately, but your name won't be on the big list of things where you can show off and go, well, I donated this much money. So the thing with that is it's going to be harder for people to donate if they're not recognized for donating. And I think that's bullshit, because it's like, look, you're not doing this for the bragging rights. You're doing this to help an industry that's struggling right now, to fund a lawsuit against the federal government, something that's going to take millions of dollars. And a company like Juul came up with, I think it was like $150 million in a couple of days to get their own separated company. Once they separated from PAX, they needed to come up with $150 million, and they did that in a couple of days. So
profit.
but you understand my frustration here.
Oh, absolutely.
It's killing me.
But wouldn't you think if these bigger companies like donate, if they slapped $100,000 in, it's good publicity for them as well, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
right. We saw Candy King Dripmore donated like 62,500. Right. Like on one hand, yeah, thanks for the money. Right. Like that's awesome. On the other hand, that doesn't leave you off the hook for all your crazy branding. You know what I mean? Like
crazy.
You know, I still, you know, your ridiculous child-friendly branding. You know, like it's shit. You know, I have a bottle up here that I got. Literally, I don't need to tell the story again, but a rep shoved this bottle into my hand at the show. You know, like I didn't even have a chance to say no. He was like, "Here," and I was like,
he said,
"What?
Did you get your free bottle?"
Yeah. This guy goes, did you get your free bottle of juice? And I was like, no, I'm good though. And he was like,
I don't buy into
well,
all
here
this
you go.
friendly advertising me. I don't fucking buy into it. Listen, why can we not put, right? And this is my genuine thoughts on this. Why can we not have a cartoon on a fucking e-liquid bottle? Something to reminisce about from when we were kids. That doesn't mean child friendly. That doesn't mean it's advertising to children. In my opinion, it really fucking doesn't.
I'm not saying that they are intentionally advertising to kids or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. More so in the sense that
intellectual property theft, really.
Well, right. That one is intellectual property theft, but even the quote unquote child friendly branding, the reality is the reason we have to care about it is because of the legislations that are passing, right? And so in any other situation, I would be totally fine with it. But because that is one of the things that is getting in our way, we have to because it's
and again, legislation, the government, because they don't trust us to fucking educate our own kids.
Right. It all comes back to that, doesn't it?
Exactly.
So, I mean, the thing is, no matter what we put on our labels, they're going to go after it. If we had nothing but white labels with just black text, they would still say, "Oh, well, it's candy flavored," you know. So it's the flavors in this country. In the U.S., they care about the flavors. And also the branding. In the UK, I mean, there's some crazy labels in the UK. There's, can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's definitely some sketchy ones over there as far as America is concerned.
You know, if you talk to someone who's a little bit strict on that, kind of super strict on that labeling thing, you know, look at that Riot Squad liquid, right? You know what I mean? It comes in a bullet bottle, right? Like, oh, that's, you know, like that would freak out all of the liberal media, right? You know, it's just one of those situations that, you know, that would never fly here in the United States. You know, even though I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but we collectively can all think it's ridiculous on the panel, but it's what the government thinks is ridiculous. You
gotta make some concessions in order to get your point across, right?
Yeah, and we don't mind making concessions when it comes to packaging like that. I think we're all pretty much agreed. We don't mind making them concessions, even though we might not agree with it. We will make them concessions, but when it comes to banning flavors and shit like that, fuck off.
I care more about intellectual property theft.
Yeah,
that one gets me.
Because it's laziness. It's pure laziness on the part of the designer for these companies. They're just going, "Oh, I can get that color. Boop, there you go. Copy paste, get the font, what have you, and there you go. You have 100% ripped off logos." And they have they took no time with it. You know, there's no subtlety to their branding whatsoever. It's just smash it in your face. There you go. Here, have some candy juice. Boom. Get it out there. And Candy King is definitely not off the hook as far as I'm concerned with their donation. I don't care.
Well, Street Sleeper, I just want to address, listen, that's a whole nother fucking thing. When you're in somewhere like the States and you cannot drink until you're 21, you cannot drink alcohol until you're 21, but you can only go to 18, but you can't vape until you're 21, then there's something seriously fucking wrong there. There's something fundamentally wrong with that.
Right. I'm of the mindset, look, if you can sign up for the military and die for your country, you should be able to, you know, you should be able to vape, you should be able to smoke, you should be able to drink, you should be able to do, you know, you should have every right that every other adult has. You know, we're the city of Minneapolis, you know, near me in Minnesota, they're working on passing the tobacco 21, you know, which I guess, you know, here's the thing, like I'll be really honest. I would be okay with a tobacco 19, right? To keep kids in high school from getting it, but we're having it a lot more difficult for them to get it, right? You can't just go to a senior and be like, hey, can you buy me this Juul, right? But at the same time, it's ridiculous that we can do all that stuff but can't drink alcohol at 18 or anyway. Yeah.
I'm with you on that one, Demo, because I find it all the time, constantly. I work at a vape shop, so I get kids that come into my shop that are 18 years old, legal to purchase tobacco products and vapor products, and they buy 2 or 3 Juuls. They come in alone. They don't come with their friends or anything like that. They come in alone, they buy a couple of Juuls, and they leave. What is stopping me? I can't say anything to that. I can't really go, well, no, you're buying these for your friends, because they're doing everything right. I can stop them when they come in with their underage friends and their friend asks for one and says, oh, he's buying it for me. I say, nope, no one's getting anything, get out. Easy. But it's the fact that kids are turning 18 while they're still in high school, and that's how they're getting a hold of all this stuff. So move the age up to 19. Why 21? It doesn't make any sense for 21.
No, it doesn't. Well, this is the product of what we've done over the last fucking 100 years. We've allowed these people to fucking govern us and control us. That's what we've allowed as people, as citizens. We have.
What makes you more mature to make these decisions at 21 that you weren't at 19? It's just so...
It's bullshit. You can open your legs and get laid at 16, but you can't fucking vape until you're 21. Fuck yeah, folks. Fuck off.
Right.
This is pure 100% TVP right here, folks.
It's nonsense. It's nonsense. Come on.
TVP on Sunday.
This is why, Mark, you should just do like a radio show or something. Like, get out there and like just tell the masses your thoughts. Like, if you were in the States, you'd be part of the Libertarian Party.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know what that is, but yeah, I'll go with that.
It's someone who doesn't believe that the government should have that much control over your life. You should be able to do whatever you want to do within reason. You can't.
It's the where your rights stop, my rights end, but beyond that, that's everything else is okay. It's like that's where I'm at. Like I don't side with either the Democrats or the Republicans. I
don't side with anyone fucking telling me what I can and can't do as a grown man. I do not side with that, and I certainly didn't sign up for that.
No.
But yeah, well, okay. So Pal 702 says TVP would be an anarchist, and I don't believe that to be true, because an anarchist believes in no laws, no regulations, no government, and that would be chaos, in my opinion.
Oh God, yeah.
You have to have some form of structure, like
especially in a place like the United States, it would be ridiculous.
You need to have some semblance of rules. However,
absolutely, you need some form of control per se, but when they're controlling every aspect of your life and what you can and can't do, and how much money you earn, and how much tax you pay, and what you can smoke, and what you can't smoke, and what you can drink, and what you can't drink, I have a problem with that, a real fucking issue with that, and it shouldn't be like that, because especially somewhere like America, who I'm not going to say bang on, but they do bang on about free speech and you're a free person and all this and that, and you've got these rights and them rights, but you've only got them rights if we say so. You can only do that if we tell you can do that. You know what I mean? It's
not to mention, well, yeah, land of the free, okay, within reasons, and it depends on what state you're in.
Shouldn't he? Land of the free. When you get to 18, no 19, no 21, no.
Only when you're 21.
Every state is different. Every state. I have towns in Massachusetts right now that are 21 plus for tobacco. Just a town, not the entire state.
So you could literally walk out of the town, buy something, and then walk back in with it.
Yes.
For God's sake.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
And if you cross the border, if you cross an invisible line and you're carrying your gun on you, as Americans do, you can get in trouble for that. And it's because different states have
but some states have reciprocity, right? So like I can go if I have a conceal and carry license, right? If I can go into Wisconsin right next door and continue carrying my gun, right? However, Wisconsinites who have their permits from Wisconsin cannot come to Minnesota and carry their guns, right? I can't go down to Iowa with my firearm, but I can go into North Dakota with my firearm, right? It's just one of those things. It's like, like it's this sort of like clusterfuck of all this network of different laws, and it's impossible to know every law, I mean, it's just one of those things that you know, it's
I deal with it on a daily basis.
Go on.
Daily basis. I cross into Connecticut because I'm right on the border of Massachusetts and Connecticut. I work in Connecticut. I live in Massachusetts, and I see it on a daily basis. I'm literally 500 yards from the Massachusetts border. I can see it from my shop, and there's a gas station up the street from me that you know, the Connecticut residents will go up to if they're carrying their pistol on them. A friend of mine that frequents the shop was carrying his pistol on him on his hip, and he's open carrying so people could see it. There was a cop pumping his gas at the pump next to him, and he says, "You know, you're in Massachusetts right now." And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, that pump is on the Massachusetts side, and you can't carry your gun over there." He's like, "Really? Like, you're gonna arrest me for that?" He's like, "I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know." It's like, Jesus Christ, man.
It's just nonsense. It's nonsense, isn't it? Come on.
Well, I mean, I was going to say, what are we going to do? But vote.
The only thing you can do.
Vote.
But they're all bad, right? All the politicians are
Herb, right there, my friend.
We should have some fun on this show because we've been talking about very serious topics for over an hour now. We need to have some fun. And
right.
You know, it's a serious issue, isn't it?
It is. And
Yeah.
I'm glad we got serious on this one because I feel like a lot of times we just like to have fun the entire time. But I'm like serious out right now, man. We got these guys.
Let's talk about this Berserker Mini, right? Ready, listen.
Can't hear a thing.
Can't hear a thing.
Sorry about that. It's every time I fill this goddamn thing up, it just is like
Oh, it gurgles, yeah.
Slurping through slurp land.
Can we talk about tiny ass tank on a big ass mod?
I always love that, man. Like, I would put this tank on my big, huge daily vape TV mod just because.
Like your Hexime, is it?
I like using my little gas mods GR1, that little tiny fucker, and sticking that on my huge giant brick of a mod just because it's so funny.
I'm gonna put the triple 28 on top of the baby mag.
Do it.
No, Nick, I think you should wait for an F because it's slightly bigger than a triple.
Oh, so you had to do that, didn't you? You had to just go.
I'll say Vandy Vape have brought out a no triple as well, ain't they?
Yep, triple V2.
This thing shits all over it. All right, just saying.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait until I get mine in the mail.
Well, listen. I think I think in 3 years of vaping, over 3 years, 3.5 years of vaping, I pretty much know what makes a decent RTA, flavor wise, build wise, everything. And this is, I'm not just saying it. I'll just say this is one of the best vapes I've had.
Dude, I've been vaping for almost 7 years. So does that mean I know twice as much as you?
Even Lou said there, look, it's amazing.
I've been reviewing longer than you've been vaping.
Correct.
There you go. Well, my device will be coming out later this year, so stay tuned for that.
Daily TV Hexo.
Oh, God, not you guys again.
Dire thing, are you on about my little demon killer thing?
When you say your device is coming out later this year, are you not talking about the Daily Vape TV Hexo?
What you do, just slap your name on a fucking Exo, Nick. Is that it? Lazy fucker.
Dude, I'm actually like slowing down on that aspect and kind of progressing forward with my actual own design. So that's the reason the Hexome hasn't come out yet. Dude, the Hexome is the Hexome V3. Everyone, like, a lot of people have them. It's just going to be a Hexome V3, but it's going to have my name on it. You know,
it's quite an experience designing something from the ground up. It really is. It's exciting. I'm nervous as fuck, but
yeah, dude. Like, I just got my first initial round of 3D renderings of mine, and I was so stoked. Even though they messaged me with a problem with it, they're like, "We have an issue." I'm like, "Oh, great!" But even that got me so excited about it because it's real. It's becoming real. So, and I mean, Stan knows what I'm talking about. Stan's designed a handful of products, and now he can't stop. Stan is addicted to making new products.
Well, I think that's Stan's future, mate, in the industry, designing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to be the next J-Bo, in my opinion.
Stanbo.
Stanbo.
So long as he's not the next fucking
J-Boo.
as long as he's not the next Sinuous, we're all good, aren't we?
Oh, drama.
There you go, Demo. If you want a small dripper,
Oh, dude, I want that thing. I want it. The Demon Killer, tiny RDA.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I want it because I have one of those E-Leaf Basals, right? The gold little guy that comes with the mouth to lung tank, and it's 15 millimeters across, so it'd be perfect for that.
And Vaping with Vic said you're going to put your name on a mod, and people are going to go, "Who's this guy?" Right fucking there.
Right fucking there.
Yeah, that little Demon Killer is always cool. It reminds me of the old school Squonk RDAs. Now, I'm talking like 6 years ago. They had these little tiny, like maybe 18 millimeter, 15 millimeter, like RDAs. They're tiny. Go look them up, man. Way back in the day, they had these tiny little RDAs, and that's what people used for Squonk mods, the original Squonk mods, like the Rios and things like that.
there you go. That's how small that one is.
Yeah, dude.
It's
It's
tiny.
ridiculous. Stan just said that he has he's got a reverie for me.
Ooh, that thing is
excited about that.
He hasn't really showed it off, but
No,
we've all seen it.
we've all seen it, but
You guys over in the UK have seen it too because you had it at Expo.
No, he didn't show me, Stan.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he was. I don't think Stan was a big fan of mine at Expo, if I'm being honest.
Oh, he was, but
No.
he was. I think he was more intimidated by the mystique of TVP. The man.
well,
the
Stan's
myth, the
here right
legend.
now. You guys could hash it out.
Yeah, we could have like what happened on Fagan's show tonight and just bring him on.
Oh, he said that he has a demon killer.
Oh,
for me.
you mean we could set him up, Chris?
Yeah, we could definitely, yeah.
Or you could set me up, you mean?
Yeah, but it'd been hilarious if it would have been you because it'd been a completely different show.
Dude, I would have gone fucking sick. I swear to God.
There you go, Nick. The Demon Killer RDA is 12 millimeters.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
TVP don't scare me. I should do, Stan. All right.
I've got to actually give proper formal notice when I'm coming over to America now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Captain Gillette over there wants to know when I'm flying over.
Yeah, I saw that. That's God. You guys with your drama, you like love that.
Me with my drama, you've got the biggest fucking jack of potato looking steroid injecting wanker on the internet over there at the minute.
Dude, he won't do shit.
Who are you talking about there?
He'll try to be your best mate, and he won't do fucking nothing.
No,
Hold on, I'm gonna type something in chat, and I don't want you to repeat it.
you guys with your drama when you've got fucking hey yo get off my bicycle over there, you'll just be like.
There. But yeah. But there's okay.
We should have turned super chat on. I'd have just put $500 into chat for no fucking reason whatsoever. But
Yeah, just because you might have a tiny penis though, and you want to look fucking big.
yeah,
guys.
$100.
So
I'm just going to go on record and say I would fucking slap the taste right out of his mouth if we ever meet. All right, motherfucker.
oh my god. Do you guys need to have a Royal Rumble? Like,
I got a message off one of his subscribers saying, "You do know Jay's ex-military and he'll snap your neck," and it was just like, yeah, okay, yeah.
But you're
Putting an
a
Action Man parachute on does not count.
Listen, you guys need to have a Royal Rumble. Just box it out, man. All like everyone you have drama with, just come into the ring and just do it.
Sunday.
You could get a pay-per-view set up, #fun and bout or something like that. There you go.
Imagine the super chat for that.
Yeah.
All money goes to advocacy. Where would it be? We need a like centralized location though.
Madison Square Garden.
There you go. Oh my god. Could you imagine? No, because the attendance would be piss poor because we can only get 13,000 comments to the FDA.
Yeah, that's a good point. Exactly.
There'd be 14 people there going, yeah. Well, you guys would have to like charter a jet or something just to fly your fans over.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Me and Posty meant to be going to California. That's going to be funny. Let's go down there. Yeah, fuck off.
What are you guys going to?
What are you gonna do now? You fucking melt. Nothing.
ECC next year. The one that's early next year. I think that's the UK meetup, right?
Sweet.
Like
I actually did comment on his video the other day that he put out because I did sort of agree with him on the company trying to get their money back for the review that he's just done, which was kind of funny. But yeah, he's commented a few times, so he's seen it.
I mean, it's you guys take it so seriously.
No, we don't. That's the thing. He does.
I'm not gonna allow one of probably the best UK reviewers to be set up and bullied and borderline bullied on a show.
Chris. Thanks, mate. Oh, you mean Vic?
Yeah. I see the way it was going when he was on the show because I could see chat and I could see that what's his name? I know his name was Fagan. He was just sat there like allowing chat to go and I would see where it was going and then he said, "Let's get him on," and I was, "This is not a good idea." And then all of a sudden there he was, the smiley face potato. He was just
Jesus.
He looks like one of them smiley faces you used to get, the potato filled ones, just with half a beard.
Half a beard.
By the way, guys,
let's get him on.
That I am at 1,923 subscribers.
I mean, technically, if Demo shaved just the bottom, yeah, he'd probably look a bit like him.
Maybe if I get to 2,000, I'll shave this bottom part off.
Oh, you need to bring out an RDA and call it the 503. There you go. Done.
Oh boy.
Well, wait.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'll see you guys later.
But I missed the live that you did with him about the 502.
Yeah, he was actually very courteous to me.
Yeah, because you were showing off his product.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. I'll say it like it is. Yeah, I'm sure that's
why. Easy to build for you. That's the big.
Oh God, no. It's you know, I'm a decent builder, right? And I just struggle with that thing constantly. So I rebuilt it as he instructed, and I was still like, no, I don't think so.
TBD, what are you calling bullshit on there? I don't really understand that fucking statement, dude. You're gonna have to explain it in layman's terms.
What did I miss?
Yeah, what?
Vic, am I right in saying that they've changed their name to Immortal Mods now?
Yep.
Yeah, they have. I mean, if you look at the top of your grip, it says Immortal Mods on it.
I know it does.
And I think they went full blown Immortal because their Instagram name changed to Immortal Mods.
I don't know.
Armageddon drama again.
Not on their Instagram or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, their Instagram changed to Immortal Mods, and I'm wondering if that was. I mean, come on, that's not going to save them for sure. But I'm guessing that was in response to all the drama. Uh-oh. Stan wants on. Set up. Yeah, let's get him. I mean, nothing. Shit.
I was going to say, I have to leave in 30 minutes, actually, because my Patreon hangout is at 3 o'clock.
Oh, fair enough. Well, we're going to wrap it up around that time anyways, so. And, yeah, we're going to have Stan on. Hopefully, if he's still around, setting him up for failure here.
I'm gonna fucking chew Stan up and spit him out.
He should be all right. He ain't got to do it through OBS or anything this time, has he?
No Robo Stan.
Oh no, we might have Robo Stan though because we're on Hangouts.
Fair, yeah, actually that's true.
Immortal Mods are Armageddon manufacturing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Funny that happened when it did.
Yeah, TBD. You've just copy pasted what you put, but I don't understand your point. What did I say? That's made you say that. I don't get it.
I missed something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think the whole changing their name thing is going to help.
No.
If anything, it's going to make things worse.
Yeah, because that's just a sign of guilt right there.
Guilty. Yeah,
that just screams guilty.
Right. Well, we're starting and we're doing a new company, and now we're making our shit in China.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean he's going to cut the price down?
Isn't the what the hell is their new the Vital?
No, over here the grip is retailing for £270, which is it's about $345.
Yeah, that's exactly how much it costs over here.
No, so their Vital RDA is still $50. So it's not really any cheaper. Like how they're calling their rainbow color heat treated, which
Yeah, it's not heat treated
that's
at all.
bullshit.
Dude, that is not heat treated. It's just
Not
rainbow.
a chance. And it's just the Apocalypse done over again with a new logo.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the grip mod. I do like it. I think it's a good mod. But
Not even for the price we paid for it, though.
no.
Dude, it might be a good mod, but is it fucking 270 quid's worth?
Well, that's not what I paid for it, but even what I paid for it, no, it's not.
It's not.
I will tell you that I got one of the Armageddon hammer mods, the stack 21700 that they sell, and that's pretty damn good. It's a pretty nice mod. But other than that, I mean, I've always felt questionable about their
finish down longer than a dreamer. So.
Oh, it's not painted. It's just a raw brass.
Just putting that out there.
I know Stan's been banging his head against the wall for that because he's just like, what the hell,
dude? They fucked something up there with that finish.
Yeah, well, they're not putting them out anymore. Stan pulled them all because he was like, no, I'm not going to sell something that has problems like that.
Yeah, he's
So
now
if you
getting them
want-
electroplated, isn't he?
It's
Yeah.
like, but it's
Well,
like
yeah, he's got an electroplated one coming.
they didn't prep the mod correct beforehand for the.
I
It's
think it was
powder
just
coat, not a Cerakote, by the way.
Yeah.
Just for watching, but
the
it's,
coating itself just sucks.
so he's not selling them anymore.
Guys, does anyone know what's happened to Molten's RDA? Yeah, it absolutely fucking bombed.
Hi, Poggy. Yeah, Morton's RDA. It's actually available for retail sale now. I saw someone post a picture of it, and I think the Vape Stew Crew group. Wow, that's tough to say.
Yep, someone did post up a picture of it.
Please
And
don't buy
it's-
it. If you're in chat, please don't buy it.
It's available for full retail sale. Because before the excuse was, oh well, it's the reviewers' copies, right?
Never mind that it was still available for retail sale at that time.
Technically pre-order.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Dude, if someone give me that free, I'd fucking give it them back.
So do we not have a stand?
No, we don't have a stand. I don't
Okay.
know what happened. He must have
Sam
gotten busy.
Freeman, I'm not bringing an RDA out. I'm bringing an RTA out. There it is. Fuck off. That's it.
IVC is asking if there's an after show tonight.
I actually have to go to my parents' house because we're celebrating all of the May birthdays today. We had me, my sister, and my dad are all within like a week of each other. So
Fair enough.
we're going to do that. You guys feel free, though, you know?
I'm streaming, so I'm on Twitch.
Oh, we got a stand.
Fair enough. No after show tonight then.
What's up, sucker fishes?
All right, Stan, defend yourself. Go.
Defend myself. What did I do? I didn't hear the last few minutes because I
Get him,
was
T-V.
setting up.
Who let this cunt on? What?
You know what I did hear though? I did hear some really nice comments from TVP about design and whatnot. That was cool. I appreciate you guys thinking so highly of my stuff.
Dude, it's all love.
I know.
You got a live vape and chill snapback on?
I only,
Heck yeah,
to be honest,
dude,
Sam,
bro.
I only said that because your reviews actually absolutely suck. So stick to
It's true.
designing.
It's true.
Stick to
Which-
designing, man.
Dude,
Oh.
I had to create Vape Stew out of necessity for my channel.
Leave the review to us pros, Stan. All right.
Yeah, I'll do that. No, actually, you're taking up my time. I was gonna do some reviews right now, but I didn't want everybody to come over from Sabs to watch Stan's live reviews. So figured I'd come on here and hang out with you guys.
Ooh,
Listen, Mark, just because you copied the Mage V2 doesn't mean that you have to attack Stan.
Copied the Mage V2.
Oh,
Just made it bigger.
Shots are fired.
How dare you?
Oh man. No, but Stan, you are awesome. And I know you changed your hat just for the show.
absolutely did.
And that shirt for that
Absolutely
matter.
did. No, the shirt was on already because I like this logo just too damn much.
Is that the cap that a certain chav left in your hotel room at Expo?
Yes, it is.
Does it
The
still smell like
the
his
same
head?
chav that uses the 21700 Samsung 30Ts that I left in his van.
Does it still smell like him?
You know, my head itches a little bit whenever I take the hat off. But,
That'll be because it's usually staff that wears it.
no, I get this greasy look every time I like wear it, though. You know,
you find yourself wanting to go and build a dam after every time you wear it.
No, but I do want to head off into the woods and hang out in a shack.
It's a shed, remember?
That too.
I mean, no, it's not. It's
Shack
not
and
fair,
shed.
guys.
What's
He's
the
not here to
difference? Two
defend
letters.
himself. That's not fair.
I know.
There's a lot of love for Stan in chat, I've got to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Stan's got a few in mind.
Ladies quite moist there, Stan.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
Well, his proper name is LL Cool Stan because
Also known as Dad.
yeah, aka
Dad.
Dad, which is kind of weird, but yeah, that's
It
a
is
thing in
weird.
vapes too.
Hi,
It
Dad.
is weird.
Can we
Especially-
still talk? I'm still waiting for my Vapes to invite anyway.
Yeah, it's on at
Are
3
you?
in the morning your time.
No, he made very many drunken proclamations that he was going to be on Vape Stew, hell or high water, and I'm gonna hold him to it.
Chris
Oh,
makes
yeah.
the show from time to time.
I'm on the Omi's show next week.
Oof.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
heard that, dude. We
Nice.
heard that.
It's gonna be a late one for Chris.
Yeah.
I just want to say what's up to WGD and Purple Lady Vapor, all you guys, TC, all you guys that I couldn't really type all y'all's names in there.
Just for a split second there, Chris, I thought you meant something else when you said homies. I was like, what?
They're not going to know what's hit them. If I'm going to stay up that late, I'm going to be off my face on caffeine.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be like 6 monsters deep. It's not gonna be fun.
That sounds painful.
Just shotgunning monsters on the show.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be doing that, you should just broadcast the show from the bathroom.
Mm.
Hashtag Voop Crew.
Yeah, right.
Listen, I don't need more shows. I just want to go on to give Stan some fucking heat for a couple of hours. So,
Yeah.
You want to give me some heat, or you want to put me into heat?
I want to give you
Oh,
my heat, Stan.
We have a Cassie.
That's
my
good.
fiance.
Hi.
Yeah, I'll
Hey.
present you.
I've been pulled over here against my will.
Lies.
Yeah, it looks like you're
All
so
lies.
much against your will. Right. Love you.
Aww. Oh my god. Well, Chris, thank you for broadcasting from the surface of the sun, by the way.
Yeah. And
This is how I feel when I do my. This is how I feel when I do my 8 p.m. live streams because the sun sets right here, and there's a little slot right here where the sun shines through and just hits me right in the
Yeah, hang on. Chris is in Liverpool. He doesn't know what the fucking sun is.
eye.
It looks like all the
you're
light-
originally from Manchester. You don't know what a lot is.
looks like all the light is just coming from Chris's lower half. It's
Yeah.
just, like,
Yeah.
glowing.
It's just Chris's tits.
I'm just turning to the oracle.
You're gonna have a reviewer tan. It just could be like neck down tan.
I've put my blind down. If I put it up, I'll just have like a face as well.
Nice.
Does that mean we won't see you first, Chris, if you put the blind down?
I don't know. I think it was called, when you go onto it, there's a filter called the TVP filter.
Wanker.
Oh, man.
It's just because it's really high temperature, it's just the inners melt.
Uh-oh. Nightbot kicking off again. Oh,
Yep. Symbols.
symbols. Oh, Jesus.
I wonder why I was chain vaping like crazy, then I realised I haven't put a Nick shot in that 12 monkeys.
It's weak as
Dude,
fuck.
I need more Nick shots. I don't think I have enough for the bottles that I brought back.
Oh my gosh, I need more fizz, Nick. Dude,
Yeah,
Stuff
I
is
need like
awesome.
a crate. I want to do a Fizznick shot for the Cola Riot Squad flavor. We need to organize an exchange, Chris. That's how you can pay me back for the jewel pods.
Oh shit! Do you know what? I needed to message you about them. The mango ones, one of the packs, sealed. Cracks the seal, opens it, one pod in the box.
Before I forget, Nick, send me your address on Facebook because
Son of
I have your
I was-
stuff here to ship.
Nice.
What is it? What is this Blaz? Anyway, I keep hearing about. What is it? What is it?
Stand dropped out.
Oops.
Nick.
What? I swear I gave you a bottle.
You fucking did not, you bastard.
Oh, Jay got them all because he was up the anal cavity of everyone that weekend.
Hey, Jay got like 3 of each.
Jay got 3 of each. I got none.
Well, tell him to share. He's probably has some left.
Oh, he probably just like that with it on his fingers right now.
He's like,
You know, we're all sat at breakfast and Nick's like that.
Jay's run out.
Nick's
Jay's
dishing
run
out
out
the
of
blaz,
it.
and I'm sat there like, okay, all right.
here, I'll throw it. Ready? You gonna catch it? Oh, great.
It would have been brilliant if they just trolled you like Mega style then, and that's the other bottle of blast and just pulled it up.
Right. Like, oh, good. Got it. Nice. I'll get you some over there. We're gonna have to organize some care packages back and forth. Chris, was that the Jewel package? Like, was the seal like really sealed, or was it like look like it peeled up a little bit?
No, when I like the little, because you left the little circle thing up, don't you, and then pull the thing out. So there was 1 in it and 3 were popped.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No,
The
that
metal
must have
ones
been
are being fine.
used. That must have been used or something. I must have just put that seal back, or I don't know. Either way, I just took every single package of my mint and mango and just gave them to you. The only ones I have left are the classic menthol, classic tobacco, and cucumber.
I've got the menthol ones in at the minute.
I just would like to read what Ken wrote here in chat. It said, at Empire Vape Co. I had a dream last night. You and I were slamming Monster and playing Strip Fortnite with Demo Vapes. Demo Vapes cried at our glory.
Strip Fortnite? How does that even work?
So wait, does that mean Demo is naked?
I hope not. Nobody wants to see that.
Why were you playing
Hungry naked demo?
Strip Fortnite with dudes?
Naked. No, I'm just kidding.
That's after show.
Oh no, too sexy.
No, too sexy. No.
After show.
I'm actually streaming Fortnite
after
after this as well. That's going to be fun now.
I might have to download Fortnite
Yeah.
because people want to play that.
It's
And,
cross-platform. You can play on anything.
I'm thinking
Hey,
I might have to go over to the dark side and buy a 360.
Why would you get a 360?
The one up.
Why would anyone over the age of 16 game?
Whoa there. Whoa.
Whoa.
you just offended
Words,
half the
man.
chat.
Oh, okay.
I was
It's
a game
TVP.
starter for 5 years.
TVP doesn't care.
Dude, he doesn't care. You can say whatever you want about TVP.
No, that was the best thing. My dad used to say to me, "You'll never make money playing games." So I tested them for 5 years and got money for it.
I'll put it this way, I'm 41 years old and I still play PlayStation.
Yeah, my new telly was picked for games, not to watch things on.
I brought my old Xbox 360 to the shop. Now I'm playing games at the shop. Yeah. I
didn't even see she was in chat.
Just out of curiosity, TVP, does Times Vape have your info?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
they actually sent me the Dreamer, so yeah.
all right. Well, hit them up to send you the new aluminum in either blue, red, or purple.
Sweet, bro.
I don't know. I gave you my card to give him. I don't know if you did, Stan.
I don't know. Send me. I was gonna tell you and Chris. Send me y'all's information because I want to get y'all a Reverie.
Hey.
So TVP, you're included.
That's that one I saw on the way to the
Don't make
middle,
that face.
Yep. Do we have an ETA?
An ETA. The reviewer sample should be here this coming week. At
I'm
my
still going to do the Lucid, but I've got to finish building it first.
Dude, you don't have to review the Lucid. man.
Chris keeps getting out, looking at it and going, nah.
No, 'cause every time I get it out, I just imagine Mark's voice. I get it out the box and take it, and he just goes, "No fucking chance."
Look at Vic and Jared with their saltiness. Look, Vic, you know they're gonna send you one anyway.
Now listen, Vic, he's just asked the #1 UK reviewer, so
So I vote we all just don't send Vic our own devices. Like when we go get the reviewer copies out, just no one send him. He's got enough vape mail. Guaranteed, if he was on right now, he'd have vape mail to show us.
Do you want a channel left? I would not piss Vic off.
yeah, I don't want him to fucking slam my tank because then it won't sell. So
that's the one factor, the Vic factor.
I reckon it's going to cost me like 500 quid just to get a decent review out of him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make sure that check
Ouch.
clears.
Ouch.
No, Vic will be probably one of the first people to get my device when it comes out. The tease.
You know what you could do is you could pay him the 500 quid and then dispute the charge.
Stan, can you put your email address in the Hangouts chat?
Yeah, man.
TVP STDs VDs tank.
I got a couple of projects actually in the works, so having y'all's information would be good.
Why does Chunk just constantly dip into you, Mark?
Who?
Chunk, you just constantly at you.
Oh, he's a sad little fat fuck, isn't he, in Wales? He's got no better to do, has he?
Talking of Wales, Conway said that they're talking about doing a flavour ban up there now.
Oh, great. Jeez.
Can we not just ban Wales? That's easier.
Yeah, but it'll take them forever to write out the paperwork because they have to write down all the names of their towns on the paperwork. Yeah. So it'll take.
Yeah, I've got the prototype right there. Not screenshotting it. Fuck off.
Is it really called the FP?
It's called the FP.
Get out of here.
It's actually got around the top on the knurling. It's got
screenshot
F and then P on the bottom.
I was gonna say like pigs, but that's nope.
100%.
You really should have made it in like a little crate box to send it out in. That'd have been hilarious.
Oh my god. If Jay ever
do that, oh my god, that'd be fucking epic.
I think if Jay ever makes a device, then he should have it come with like little logs, like the little building logs, like make a little shack. I mean shed. I mean,
well, you could cabin. The box, like you could have like a display stand that you've got to build yourself into a little shack.
Sammy Nitro said it's a full penetration RTA.
Oh my god. What would my packaging be? Probably just fingers like this.
Yours are come with holsters.
When you get your lips around this fucking fuck pig, all right?
God.
Oh my god, this is like the greatest fuck pig I've ever had.
You realize I'm going to be thinking that the entire time I review it. I'm going to be like, putting my mouth on a bit of mark. Oh my god. That's just disturbing.
Vaping with Mobro said, I'm from Wales, you melt.
Exactly. You melt of a man.
Listen, you guys all just make fun of where each other are from anyways. Like,
if you look at Mobro at the minute, though, he looks like fucking mid-2000s Eminem.
Yeah, he looks like a homosexual Eminem, doesn't
he? Listen, he's going to be on the show pretty soon, so...
He gets what we're like. It's fine.
Oh, I know. He's a good guy.
Let's see a cloud out of that FP there.
You want to see it, brother? Right, let's turn the file off.
You realize Stan is designing it in.
I'm gonna crank it up to 100 watts then, because it can take it. Baby.
It can take it just like
what am I doing, Nick?
Stan's redesigning the FP. Oh,
that was good.
Watts. I don't believe you're at 200 watts. Prove it.
How many coils?
100 watts.
Oh,
I'll crank it up.
EVP.
I'll crank it up to 120. Is
that a dual coil?
Don't tell him.
Yes, it's a dual coil.
It's a dual coil?
It can also be single coiled quite easily.
You want to see what a Reverie single coil production looks like?
Yeah,
wait, you can't show it off. You got to put your hand in front of it.
No, it's okay. I'm not going to show. You're not going to see it.
Okay.
Have I tried this already?
Yes.
It's fucking boss, actually. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, if you're on about when we was in Birmingham, yes.
Yeah, outside the Chinese.
Yeah. Have you got a vagina? What was that?
What was that? Here, I'll show you one at 100 watts.
Wait.
100 watts. Here you go.
Next expo. We need a cloud competition. Stan versus TVP.
Dude, my FP will destroy that.
Well, I'm just waiting for Vandy to release the invisible one I'm meant to be making, because there's no fucking getting in touch with me again.
Yeah, where is yours, Chris? Didn't they make the prototype like 2 months ago?
No, they're gonna take his name off of it and just do it anyways.
Who's doing your tank?
Can you imagine if they took his name off and put JS on it?
Oh god!
I would get a wholesale crate of them and smash fuck out of them just for the fun of it.
Oh man.
What? Who's making that tank? I think you might have told me, but I can't remember.
Vandy Vape.
I don't know who's making Mark's. Mark's, who's making yours?
I'm not allowed to say it.
Really? You got
Yeah.
NDA'd?
In fact, can I? Can I say it?
Did
I
you
don't know
sign
why you
anything
couldn't
saying
say
you
it.
can't?
Blitz Enterprises is making mine.
There you go.
You've probably already freaking done too much just showing it on camera as much as it's been.
Well, I haven't really shown it. I've just done a quick.
It's already on Gear Best at the minute.
Just
Just call it the PF.
slap the velocity in there and called it good.
You got to get the NDA reviewer angle here, like straight on, like this. So that way you don't show it.
You got to do I do.
And there's your next meme.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
It's
so
an NDA hand.
one of the people that pops into chat every now and then, he's just sent me a picture. He's rocking a Dreamer, quad stacked.
Yeah, somebody posted something like that on my Facebook page, and yeah, it's pretty outrageous. The thing is like this fucking long.
Yep.
It's craziness.
The Dreamer staff.
The Dreamer staff, right? They call it the what's the name of that dude from the wizard with the white beard from
You know about Gandalf.
Gandalf, the Gandalf mod.
I thought you meant the White Walker then.
You know what? I almost said that.
Right fucking there,
Almost.
TVP.
Mike's got so many different names for it if he ever brings anything else, hasn't he? New from Mike's Mech Reviews, The Wall.
And I think you should get stack sections that could equal your height, and then just stand there with a true staff, and then take a picture.
There's no way I could ever do that because I would just get so much shit for endorsing that type of behavior.
Pickle Rick, I'm hoping it's going to be out
Steal your
August-ish. I'm hoping.
I know, Demo.
Did they know what it stands for?
It does know, yeah.
And they just let that go? They're just like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, man, they just let it slide. It's like, whatever. So long,
Yeah,
as,
but
we
we
just
don't know what it
so long as we just call it the FP, it's good.
Well, it's like that band name that you can play their music edited, but you can't even say their actual full name because both words are offensive.
Yeah, I'm also working on an idea which I'm going to call the TC.
Well, both words. They can't play it on the radio. What? One Direction.
Oh, wow.
Pickle Rick says he'll wait for the clone.
All right. Wait. Here's the thing. Let's guess how long it's going to take to get that cloned.
3 weeks.
If it comes out in August, should be on.
It depends. I mean, if it sells well, then they're going to clone it, aren't they? Yeah.
They're gonna clone it crappily immediately off of pictures that are shown, and then it'll be about 3 weeks before you actually get a decent clone out of it.
Yeah.
I wonder how off the clone will be. Can we all just buy the clones of each other's devices and like smash them all?
Listen, me, I am pro clone, so I can't say anything, can I? I'm just keeping stuff.
Your own device?
Would you review the clone of your own one, though?
You should.
I wouldn't.
Watch it like turn out to be really good. You'd be like, well, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a fucking glowing review, unlike...
Actually, that's what he's vaping on right now, is the actual clone. Oh, man.
I reckon Jay Hayes will smash my tank, but I give zero fucks about that. And he's going to have to buy one. He's going to have to wait until it's released. So...
At the end of the day, it's kind of like a compliment, you know. If you
even the geezer who I'm working with at Blitz, Peter said, you don't want to send one to Jay's, do you?" I'm like, "No." It's like, oh, thank fuck for that.
Just do it. Just send it. Paper Swaggins just got nightbotted.
Sorry, Swags. He just posted one too many symbols.
I think it's like 3, really, because somebody did 3 symbols and they got timed out.
I swear I raised that up, but I think you might have to do it like every time. I don't know how Nightbot works, god damn it.
You'd think you'd have a handle on that after using it for a while.
Yeah, but I just let it do its thing. Like normally it's a freaking jerk to people in chat, but you know, I don't know how it works. I gotta get.
Send the tank to him. Send it. I think you should.
Was that?
I think,
like
yeah,
an
absolutely.
avalanche?
I think it's actually a good move because if it's good, he'll even though it's you and you know it's the thing that you guys got going on. If it's good, he'll say it's good. Okay. If he smashes it, it's still good because so many people saw him smash it.
Watch, he's gonna say it's good and then smash it.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, he's got a huge subscriber count. I mean, send it to him. Like, even if he doesn't like it, if he does the review, then you're good, man. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I would send him everything. I don't care. Like, if he says something bad about it, whoops, whatever.
Yeah, I suppose it's still eyeballs on the product, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, just do it.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, that's what I've learned in this industry, mate. There is no such thing as bad publicity.
I mean, you're a very controversial reviewer, Mark.
And you got to kind of expect it a little bit.
But your following...
honestly, I'm expecting to get fucking flamed. I really am.
But your following is so hardcore. It's unbelievable. You know, the TVP army, and they act like it's army, dude.
I like Comanche. Come on.
Yeah.
Comanche's coming. Send it to Jay Hayes with a big butt plug in the box.
I might just do that, Buzz.
Just make sure it's a butt plug with a Ducati emblem on it.
Oh.
Ooh. Isn't he a KTM guy, though?
He's in the latest video, he was riding a Ducati.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Have you anyone seen the CCTV, the thingy? The bike, when someone sits on it?
Nah.
Outside the shop, yeah. It's on Patreon as well. Someone sits on his bike outside, he runs up, get out the bicycle, man! It's just I fucking love it. Just runs out like yeah, I'd either be a bit pissed off if someone sat on the bike as well, but it's just the way he runs out.
I mean, yeah, can't really blame him for that.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to run here.
I'm ready for the controversy. I'm ready for it. If people don't like it, they don't like it. It is what it is. I'm not going to get all fucking get a sandy vag over it. The thing is, it won't be released until I'm 100% happy with it. And once I am, then it's in the lap of the gods. Then, isn't it? If people don't like it, I'm obviously no good at this. I shouldn't do it again.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Demo is off. Demo, would you like to say goodbye?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me, and really enjoyed myself. If you're not familiar with my channel, check me out, Demo Vapes on YouTube. I have a Instagram at Demo_Vapes. I also have a Facebook group, Demo's Vape Lounge, Demo_S Vape Lounge. And
he never hangs out there. He hangs out at Vape Stew.
I also hang out at Vape Stew. I was getting there. So I'm doing that. I've got 2 review videos that I'm actually about to publish here soon tonight, and which is I haven't done a recorded review video in a minute, so got those. So got new reviews coming and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
Bye,
Pleasure,
Demo.
Bye, boy.
Find your dad.
All right. See you guys.
All right, then. Fuck off.
All right. All right. I'll see you later.
Show's not over until Mark swears at you.
Right. Yeah, exactly. All right.
Dude, that was like the longest goodbye ever, wasn't it?
Goodbye.
That just reminded me of imagination.
Oh my god. But actually, I have to end this pretty soon as well because...
Yeah, man, it's 9 o'clock anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I have a vlog to edit tonight, too. That's going to be fun. I'm going to be up until 3 in the morning.
Fuck that.
Fun.
I'm probably going to be up until 3 o'clock in the morning playing games, even though I'm in work tomorrow.
You got to do it. Do a live stream, Chris.
I'm live streaming on Twitch.
No, I mean tomorrow morning when you're tired.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, you're up Don's Crack again?
Of course, I'm up Don's Crack every morning.
Oh, God.
How's that smell?
Oh, fuck.
Glorious.
In this weather, a bit sweaty, actually.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Makes it easy to slip into.
Fuck's sake.
All right. Let's go around and say our goodbyes, I suppose.
Let's do it, Nick.
All right, you're gonna start, Mark.
Oh,
Sweetheart, well, it's
Yeah.
time to go.
all right. Thanks for coming in. Do one.
I'm just gonna leave it on until you say something funny.
No, seriously, thanks for coming in. Thanks for having me on. Now, letters.
Dude, you're like pretty much a member of Savs at this point.
I'm a like honorary.
It's just a thing. Yeah, it's happening. Quick, screen cap
Print
clone
screen.
done.
Oh, hang on. I'll be back on the set. He's going to drop me the cable off.
All right, hurry up.
Oh, hi. How are
Stan,
you?
say
I'm
goodbye.
being presented. Hey, check out the clouds.
Do you have a fan going or something?
I do have a
I
fan
was
going.
gonna
but
say.
That's why it's amazing because of how dense it still is. My name is Stan, Tenacious TX Vapes. If you guys don't know, go check out Tenacious TX Vapes on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. We do Vape Stew every Friday night. Do some reviews and some silliness in the week there. We'll be also appearing on Vape Radio starting next Saturday, 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central. So check that out, and lucidrda.com for all of your wonderful vaping needs.
Blaz.
And Blaz e-liquid.
Can you actually get any more plugs in there while you?
Yeah, I can. There
Shout
is
out to Silverback.
There's butt plugs available. They're purple and they say TVP on them with FP and quotation marks on the other
Oh
side.
my god! Sign me up.
I think that the FP should just come with a butt plug, anyways. Should work it out with your marketing department there. All right, we're gonna go with Chris.
No, I'm back. Now I feel like I'm out of breath just running up and down the stairs because I'm a fat cunt. But yeah, guys, thanks very much for going and watching.
You fat bastard!
You fat bastard! Complete set of bastards, yeah. Oh, just fucking hell. We're
Shout
well,
out to
Pete.
Oh, Pete, you're only 2 hours late. You fucking bot.
You look rather American, Pete.
Yeah, he does.
Lakers.
Are you too fucking? Because he's always there.
No, he's bought me an iPhone cable down because this is shit. Don't buy Apple products; they're fucking terrible. Don't do it.
Agreed. Boycott Apple.
But yeah, cheers, guys.
Looks like we're not getting sponsored by Apple.
You want sponsors? I just want to monetize my own piss.
Oh my god. Mike Specs.
Cheers for joining us, everyone. Hopefully see you next week. Have a good one.
The White Walker.
There you go.
Fuck the wall.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks to TVP and Demo and Stan for also hanging out with us. I just put up new shirts on my Teespring, so if you guys want some new merch, go check those out. I still got one left to do, which will be probably tomorrow or probably tomorrow the next day. But yeah, go check those out. teespring.com/stores/dailyvapetv. You can find the link everywhere. Anyways, thanks so much once again for joining us. We'll be back next week, better than ever, probably joined again by Mark. And yeah, let's just all say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Later.
bye, bye, bye. Just do this. Just vape.
Oh.